Imagine a storm raging outside, winds tearing through everything in its path. Yet there stands a tree, roots deep, unshaken, facing the tempest with calm strength. That tree does not fight the storm, it rises with it. Now ask yourself, are you like that tree, or do you sway and break when life tests you? Today we explore the power within, the strength of the mind, and the path to becoming truly unshakable. Ladies and gentlemen, strength is not measured by muscles, wealth, or status. It is measured by the resilience of your mind. Life will test you, push you to limits, and sometimes break you, but mental strength is rising each time you fall. It is about choosing hope over fear, courage over comfort, and action over excuses. When negativity surrounds you, stand firm. When challenges overwhelm you, breathe and focus. Mental strength is learning to embrace pain as a teacher, setbacks as lessons, and silence as a guide. It is understanding that your thoughts are powerful, your beliefs shape your reality, and your inner voice can lift you higher than any external applause. Every day is an opportunity to strengthen your mind, to forgive, to let go, and to reclaim control. Remember, storms pass, mountains exist to climb, and within you lies the power to transform every obstacle into a stepping stone toward greatness. True strength is not in avoiding struggles, but in facing them with grace, persistence, and unwavering faith in yourself. Mental strength is a quality that is cultivated, not inherited. It is the unwavering resolve to continue moving forward, despite the challenges that life throws in your path. Life is unpredictable, full of highs and lows, victories and setbacks, and it is easy to be swept away by circumstances if the mind is not trained to stand firm. Developing resilience begins with recognizing that obstacles are not barriers to stop you, but lessons to guide you. Every fall, every disappointment, and every failure is an opportunity to rise stronger, to learn more about yourself, and to strengthen your ability to face the next challenge with clarity and courage. Mental toughness is choosing hope over fear in moments when uncertainty surrounds you. It is taking action when doubt and hesitation try to hold you back, and it is remaining steadfast when external pressures seem overwhelming. It requires a conscious effort to focus on what you can control while releasing attachment to things that are beyond your influence. This focus allows the mind to conserve energy for problem solving rather than wasting it on worry or negativity. It also involves cultivating patience, because true growth does not happen overnight, and the journey toward mental strength is gradual and continuous. Daily practice of self-discipline, reflection, and mindfulness helps in shaping thoughts, controlling impulses, and responding to life situations with wisdom rather than emotion. A mentally strong person understands that setbacks are temporary, failures are instructive, and challenges are stepping stones rather than dead ends. They train themselves to respond to criticism and adversity, not with defensiveness or anger, but with curiosity and self-improvement. The mind learns to embrace discomfort as a teacher, to transform pain into motivation, and to convert fear into courage. Every thought is observed, every emotion acknowledged, and every reaction measured before action is taken. This self-awareness empowers an individual to rise above negativity, resist impulsive decisions, and maintain focus on long-term goals. Mental strength also involves building resilience in relationships, learning to communicate effectively, setting boundaries, and surrounding oneself with people who uplift rather than drain energy. The journey is not about perfection or avoiding mistakes, but about consistency, persistence, and the courage to confront life honestly. The person who masters mental strength does not expect life to be free of challenges, but understands that their response to these challenges defines their character. They are not swayed by temporary discomfort. They do not seek approval at every turn, and they continue their path with confidence and determination. The practice of gratitude, reflection, and deliberate action further fortifies mental endurance, allowing the mind to navigate stress with calmness and clarity. By recognizing the power within, and by committing to train the mind daily, an individual cultivates resilience that becomes the foundation for success, peace, and unwavering inner strength. Being mentally strong is about mastering the inner world of thoughts, emotions, and reactions, for it is the mind that shapes how we experience life. True strength comes not from avoiding challenges, but from facing them with clarity, courage, and unwavering focus. Life will test every belief, every value, and every choice, and it is the resilience of the mind that determines whether a person thrives or falters. Developing mental strength requires self-awareness, understanding your own triggers, patterns, and limits, and choosing how to respond rather than reacting impulsively. It is about maintaining calm in the face of chaos, finding hope when circumstances seem bleak, and believing in your own capacity to overcome even when external validation is absent. A strong mind does not seek comfort constantly, but embraces discomfort as a teacher, understanding that growth often comes from moments of struggle, uncertainty. Emotional regulation is a key component, as it allows a person to process feelings without being overwhelmed by them, to act from wisdom instead of reaction, and to respond with patience rather than frustration. Forgiveness, both of oneself and others, is also an essential practice, for holding on to resentment drains energy and weakens resolve. Letting go of what cannot be changed frees the mind to focus on action, learning. Mental toughness grows when you face fears head-on, when you acknowledge vulnerability without allowing it to define you, and when you cultivate a mindset that views obstacles as opportunities to learn, adapt, and evolve. Every choice you make, every thought you entertain, and every action you take shapes the landscape of your mental resilience. Surrounding oneself with positive influences, seeking guidance from those who inspire, and cultivating habits that support mental clarity all contribute to building strength from within. A person who is mentally strong recognizes that life will never be entirely predictable or fair, but their response to adversity is what sets them apart. They understand that stress, criticism, and failure are not threats to their identity, but invitations to develop deeper self-understanding, endurance, and perseverance. Discipline, reflection, and conscious effort reinforce mental fortitude, allowing one to navigate challenges with focus rather than distraction, and to maintain direction even when the path is unclear. Practicing gratitude, embracing mindfulness, and prioritizing self-care strengthens the mind's ability to remain resilient. The power of belief in oneself cannot be overstated, as confidence nurtures courage, and courage enables action even in the face of uncertainty. Mental strength is also about patience, the willingness to endure trials without losing sight of long-term goals, and the ability to adapt strategies when situations demand flexibility. It involves understanding that setbacks do not define potential, mistakes do not define worth, and fear does not define ability. By committing to cultivate awareness, discipline, and persistence, an individual builds a mind capable of facing life's inevitable challenges with poise, clarity, and unwavering determination. In conclusion, mental strength is not an innate gift, but a skill that is cultivated through conscious effort, self-awareness, and perseverance. It is the ability to rise after every fall, to face challenges with courage, and to remain steadfast in the midst of uncertainty. By training the mind to focus on what can be controlled, to embrace discomfort as a teacher, and to transform fear and setbacks into opportunities for growth, we empower ourselves to navigate life with resilience and clarity. A mentally strong person understands that true power lies within, that thoughts shape reality, and that unwavering determination and self-belief are the foundations for achieving purpose, peace, and fulfillment.